Kate and I are here with Spencer Tait from the Snyder Group. Spencer, what is the Snyder Group?
The Snyder Group is a home services business based here in Moorestown. We have our primary division, which is remodeling, additions, custom carpentry. In addition to that, we've added 2 new divisions this year with our Handyman services as well as our Timbercrafted division.
So with Timbercrafted, he's going to actually take us through the process of making a charcuterie board. So you want to take us through the steps of how you make it and what you do here?
Absolutely. So we generally start with full-size lumber pieces. We break them down into the desired size. For this scenario, it'll be a cutting board, and we break them down into the size that we need to kind of mix different species of woods and sizes to give it some unique properties. So we're not going to fire up the saw, but we would typically run it through the saw, split it down to the needed sizes, and then we'd move along here to our glue up station. Mike, you want to show them how we begin to glue pieces up here?
So how long have you guys been in business?
So we've been in business 8 years now.
Wow.
It's been a long journey and a lot of learning along the way.
What made you decide to start the Handyman division?
So we've had a long need of handyman services. We've always provided them for our existing clients. We just saw the overwhelming need for it with a reliable company, so we decided to actually brand the division and proceed with actually offering those services and gearing a whole division towards it.
I've actually had clients that have used the Handyman division. They're amazing for, especially realtors out there, if you're looking for like repairs for, inspection repair requests, but also people that are just buying houses, first-time home buyers, even things as like hanging TVs and everything that you guys kind of do all that.
Yes, move in, changing out lock sets, peace of mind knowing that you have your own new lock sets and own keys to your house.
Yeah, there you go. That's always good. Now, how about Moorestown and why you chose Moorestown?
So Moorestown, born and raised, been here multiple generations. We go way back. So I didn't really have a choice. This is where born and raised, and this is where I want to raise my family and the community we choose to give back to.
That's awesome. Unfortunately, he had to go to high school with the 2 of us. So.
Of course, so with me.
All right.
So now we're moving into, once we have a good coating of glue on everything, move into the clamping phase. Once we clamp it down, then the next step would be you end up with something that looks like this here. So it's glued up. We have our mix of wood. Sorry, Kate, I didn't mean to block you out of there. We have our mix of different species of wood from walnut to maple. With some more walnut, more maple. This is paddock. Or that's paddock. Paddock, maple, walnut, just a good blend of materials. Again, adding a little character to it.
Very cool.
Moving along from there, the next step would be bringing us to more of a finished board after we get done cutting it to size. So they all end up as the same size boards. And again, we have a mix of different species throughout. Each one's kind of unique. Don't typically have multiple of the same. They all have their own, again, unique properties to them with the species and sizing.
And these are your cutting boards, and this would be a charcuterie board?
Correct. These are cutting boards here. This would be a cheese or a charcuterie board, some kind of serving board. All the handles and everything are generally custom. We do have a couple general templates that we use, but for the most part, we tend to mix them up and make, again, each one unique. And then...
Yeah, where do we go next? Over here?
We can head this way.
Okay.
With the different boards, we also offer epoxy boards. So we do custom board epoxy, which again, we can tint to any color. We can make any species of wood. It goes into the form. We mix it, pour it, and then a few days of dry time, and then we bring it into finishing.
Very cool.
And then these are some of our handle templates. The heart handle is always popular. That's a good Valentine's Day.
That is, there you go.
And then we have some of the more general ones that are circles and random shapes.
Cool. And now do you keep over here? This is the wood for the tables and other furniture that you make?
Correct.
Well?
So these are some of the wood pieces that we use. We break them down. Sometimes they turn into tabletops. Sometimes we mill them into smaller pieces for cutting boards and charcuterie boards. Kind of a mix of different stuff. Sometimes we also just sell blank slabs and people create their own stuff with it.
Very cool.
Yep. And then here's a more finished charcuterie board with a bow tie in it.
Oh, that's really cool. Is that epoxy? Is that, or no?
That's a maple.
Wood.
That's a maple bow tie that gets cut into it and inlaid. All right, so we have Jeff over here, our Timbercrafted manager. He is heating the brand so that we can put our signature on the back of all of our creations. Moving along, we have Mike over here oiling up a custom engraved olive board. We're using a beeswax on this. That's a good sealant, easy to reapply, and again, that's a custom laser engraved board for the Winter family. Moving back over to Tait, we have more of a finished product, and this is an epoxy board.
So we have on the back we have the actual, there's the stamp right there, what do you call it? A
brand.
A brand,
Yes.
right? Yep. And we picked the one, so this is gonna be our giveaway today. We picked one of the serving boards that has the epoxy on it, the brand, some wood, and so that's our giveaway today. Thank you to Spencer for showing us the shop and all the things that you offer. Check them out for not only your home construction remodeling, but also their Handyman division and their Timbercrafted division as well. Thanks so much.
Thank you.